Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 19th through the 25th of March 2023. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. Be sure not to force yourself into a story that is not for you, and just take what does resonate. Leave the rest for another Gemini. Spirit, can I have the energy of Gemini? Gemini. Gemini. Energy of Gemini. All right, on the talkative side this week, Gemini. So you are starting out with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Coming out together, we have the King of Wands. Give me a second, guys, because these are new cards. We have King of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Coming out together, we have the Seven of Pentacles, along with the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so this is you. It's a strong air sign energy. It is in the reverse. And I do feel it's representing your energy as being a little bit either perturbed, angry, or just feeling out of sorts. I do feel that there's a sense here that you've invested in something that you are now having to walk away from. So perhaps something is not yielding the fruit that you thought it would. I can see you're unhappy about it, but I'm also seeing, a lack of action. So you may have invested in something, but there's been a lack of action, or perhaps there's now a lack of action just because you're unhappy about it. But I definitely see you feeling a bit out of sorts and walking away from something, cutting something out of your life that you've invested in. Let's look at the energy that you're dealing with. Spirit, show me who is in Gemini's energy. This could be a sense of helplessness for you as well, because I feel like there's a sense of helplessness that there's nothing you can do about this. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Wands, and coming out together, we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Ten of Swords. Wow, okay. All right, so the person in your energy, I feel as if this person is turning down love or withholding love, and it's because of a painful ending. I can see this ending in two places here. There could have been some disloyalty here. This person could have been unfaithful or disloyal. And I do feel that this is somebody that either wanted a relationship with you or there was an existing relationship. They're now pulling back, and I see this painful ending. So let's see the energy between the two of you. They're feeling a loss, but you're the one that's doing the cutting. So yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse. There it is. This could be a soulmate you're dealing with, but they're feeling that loss. Now, for some, it's financial, but for others, it's the stability is gone. The relationship is ended. And it's painful for them. Let's look at what's affecting this. You may have lost your passion for this person or this situation. Because I definitely see you're unhappy. Let's see. We have the Death card in reverse. Well, it's not over. Whatever's taking place here is not over. Both of you are energetically still holding on to this. However, I see that because you're unhappy with it, you're not going to take action towards this person. They're still holding on to this connection for sure. Let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome. All right, we have the Moon in reverse, and it is coming out with the Four of Cups in the reverse. So somebody has realized that this, and I don't think it's you, this person has realized that this is a divinely given connection. They didn't either realize that in the past, or they were just ignoring it. But I feel like you invested, and you've had this realization now that you have to walk away from this in order for this person to come to their senses, or you may just be fed up. Yeah, you're unhappy with the lack of action. Now, it may not be your lack of action. I do feel like you're not planning to make action towards this person, but you could be fed up with somebody's lack of response or action here. And so you've decided that even though you've invested in it, you're going to walk away from it. And this is going to wake this person up if it hasn't already. It's going to be painful for them. It's almost like they don't or didn't feel that you would ever walk away from this connection. And that's a big mistake. So at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So now somebody is willing to put in the work. This is underlying energy. And it tells me that somebody is willing to begin to put in the work on this connection. So it may be too late. I don't know. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the, oh my goodness. Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse? All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Coins reversed. Yeah, you're feeling the loss too. This looks like a connection that's been long-term. This is not like a new connection. I feel like somebody was moving extremely slow. It got stuck. They weren't moving forward at all, or you felt that they weren't. And so you called an ending to this. You cut somebody out. Yeah, you were tired of being stuck. All right, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And again, we have the Eight of Coins. So very strong energy about working on things. But I feel as if you right now are taking a break. I feel like you are resting, basically. You're healing. A lot of healing taking place. And I do feel that you are willing to work on this, possibly, but right now you're working on yourself. I don't know. It's like you've kind of lost your passion here, Gemini. There's a sense of you kind of, you're so dissatisfied that it's been a turnoff for you. So I see silence here. I see you not really taking action, but working on yourself. Some of you are burying yourself in work and, just really, diverting your attention here. But you're going to get good news. So whatever it is that wasn't going the way you wanted it to, you're going to get good news about this. So that's positive. Could be a message. If so, I feel like it will be kind of a flirtatious message. All right, we have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. We have the Nine of Wands reversed. And we have the Seven of Wands. So sometimes you're feeling hopeless about it. Other times you want to resolve the problems that are here. But you've been hurt, which is why you're healing. And I do feel that although you love this person, you've determined that you have to make a stand and walk away. You're doing that as you watch this person. You're keeping an eye on this person because you do love them. But I feel like you just feel that you have no other choice but to walk away. Let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Ace of Swords. Three of Coins. Yeah, they want to cooperate with you. They want to work together to resolve this. So I feel like this person has a lot they want to say. They want to bring clarity to a situation in order to resolve this loss. See, they want to have this foundation with you at this point, and they've become very clear about that. So I do feel that you walking away has made them want to work on this connection. Why is the Four of Wands here? Queen of Cups. And the Strength card in reverse. They've been acting out of fear. This person, they act out of fear. There's a lot of love here. They do love you. They want a higher level of commitment with you. However, they're fearful of that love. They're fearful of that higher level of commitment. Some of them are working on themselves in order to try to, resolve their own personal issues here. But they are very fear-based. They are a perfect match for you. They definitely are a perfect match for you. And it's a power couple that's on the board. And so, but they're fearful of the connection. Yeah, let's see, let's look at the bottom energy. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. You could be dealing, like I said earlier, with a water sign. We have Aquarius here. All right, so we have the Star in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so again, there is a power couple here. However, that being said, I do feel that they are bringing back the sense of devotion. They're so fearful of it, but at the same time, they see you as their perfect person. They want this connection back. They're trying to heal because they feel very hurt. They feel betrayed, actually. I don't think you have betrayed them. I think that you are taking a stand, but they're interpreting it as being betrayed. They feel that you have denied them the love. And I do feel like they're making a choice here. They're weighing up the pros and cons about coming forward and making, this offer towards you. So they're kind of waffling back and forth, and it's because they're trying to find their balance. A lot of them are very much focused upon themselves right now and trying to, heal their energy, trying to overcome fears in particular, and they are doing a lot of self-care. They're trying to heal. So if they're holding back, it's because of that fear, and they go back and forth in their mind as to what they need to do. But it was a wake-up call for this person. So let's look at the connection. Many of them are also focused on their money right now and trying to become more balanced with that. It's like you took away their hopes when you severed this connection. All right, we have the Nine of Swords reversed, and we have the Moon in reverse. Yeah, you just don't want to have to worry with this anymore. You don't want to have to worry about being stuck, about feeling this loss, or perhaps they were not coming through with a higher level of commitment. And I feel like you cutting this person out was to end that worry, to end the sleepless nights, the concern, always thinking about it. Now, on their side, they have definitely had an epiphany that they need to bring clarification to this situation. It could be, too, that there have been some secrets revealed that caused the ending here. Just know that they have full clarity about what happened here and why there's been this break and this split. And so I do feel like they've had some kind of an epiphany. They're going to try to work with you to bring clarity into the situation. And I do feel like they are going to be coming forward. All right, we have the Four of Coins, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. They have clarity about loving you, and if there was some kind of issue with them having options, I do feel that, I feel like they've narrowed that option down. I'm not so sure that I'm seeing that for most of you, but for a few of you, it's a possibility. Now, I do feel like you are holding on to this person and you're willing to work on this, but you're very guarded. You're very guarded. So, and I don't blame you. I mean, this person looks like had you stuck. And they are aware that they've acted out of fear, but they are also very aware that they love you. So that's a positive. Let's look at your outcome. Right, you have the Eight of Swords reversed. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Oof, and the Devil. Okay, okay. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. So I feel like both of you are kind of freeing yourself from this. I do feel that on your side, you're not really trusting your intuition right now. There is a lot of defensiveness. I think you are going to stand your ground, especially if there have been, you know, secrets that were revealed. And I do feel that, you know, for most of you, that you would fight for this, you would invest in this connection, but I also see that you're kind of worried about doing that. I think you both have had some sort of an epiphany, but it looks to me like there's been some kind of secrets that came out. You're tired of it. You're tired of the investing in something where there's somebody not being upfront and honest with you. And so there is that freeing yourself from that. You're still keeping an eye on them. You're still kind of holding on. And this is not over. So this person has some toxic behaviors. They definitely have some toxic behaviors they're trying to free themselves from. They're realizing that they did not give this connection a fair chance. There is a very, very strong connection that this person feels towards you, Gemini. And this is why they're trying to balance things out and they're going back and forth. Be aware that they still have toxicity that they're trying to free themselves from. And a lot of it had to do with them ignoring this connection or ignoring the type of connection that it is. So they are still holding back. They want to come forward. I think that they're fearful. They're very fear-driven. So, and it is a power couple. I'm telling you, there's a lot of love here, but it is a power couple. And Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. You could be dealing also with a Scorpio here. We already mentioned fire signs. I feel like you're not going to take action on this unless this person does. If they do, if they're willing to work at this and they're willing to put the work into resolving their own issues, recognizing the connection and investing as much as you have, I feel like you will then put some work into it. But until then, you're not going to. I feel like you're very firm on the fact that you're not going to be the one to put the work in. It's like you feel that you've done enough, and now it's their turn to recognize the connection, to give to the connection, and to, you know, match your energy. And I feel like you're just not really willing to do anything unless they invest first. Let's pull a few of the message cards and see if there's any messages. All right, let's see what we got. See if anything comes out for you guys. Because I feel like there's something that's just not quite complete. Yeah. All right, so let's see what we have. We have Axe. Yeah, that's what you did. You cut this person out. Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. We also have lightning, a sudden change, shocking news or surprise, an epiphany, transformation. Wow. On their side, we have wedding rings, a union, married. There's a soul connection and eternal love, everlasting promise. So they're recognizing now this connection. And we have the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, transformation. So you have two cards of transformation. Both of them are lying upon the relationship itself. It's a changed mind and growth. So it's very clear. It's a very clear reading, Gemini. You had to cut this person out for them to wake up. And I do think that that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a very sudden thing, and it's going to be a transformation in this connection, should you choose to take it. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini. If it has resonated with you in any way, please like the video. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Until I see you guys in about a week, namaste.